On this one, I want you to grab my hand, shove it down like that, like that, and then take this hand and smack it. One! We're really good at what we do. And they'll give you an aluminum sword, and they'll give you choreography. That's dangerous. It's not good. Usually you want to replace that with a wooden sword that's painted silver, because when it's moving fast, you can't see it, or a rubber sword. But sometimes the guys that are really good, they'll put us in there with the aluminum swords, and I know I'm working with somebody that I trust, and we work it out very slow, okay? Those swords will bang, they'll burr, those burrs will cut you. I've walked away with cuts all over my hands. That's fight choreography happens. You're mimicking combat, so you're going to get hit, you're going to get cut sometimes. That's a personal choice. That's how well rehearsed you are, how much of an expert you are, and how much you trust that other person. And I'll show you how you can get through something like that. I don't recommend it, especially if you guys are going to go practice and do stuff in your backyards. Just make it safe. I used to fight with broomsticks when I was a kid. My mother hated it. Okay, ready? And see if you can get the timing. It's going to be just... Okay, ready? And action. It's a partnership. It's a partnership. He and I have to be, by the way, you did a great job of improvising with me and moving with me. Okay? But because we took our time learning it, if we were to just do this, now, that's a good angle. It looks like we're doing some fight choreography here. But if we take it, you see how, because I've got the camera closer, and you're focused on him, he's our actor, and I'm throwing my hands really fast. He can stay at the same tempo. But you see my hands coming in really fast. They look really powerful. They have a lot of energy. It looks like this guy is a master now. Lewis, actually, let's use the one. Here we go. I got an idea. Let's use the one we've been using. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just move me, nice and easy. 1. Go out like that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you guys have seen this a lot, and it looks exactly what it is if we're not close to the camera. I'd actually like you to pull back.
Jose.
You kicked in the head a lot.
That's cool.
2, 3. Wham. And then come on. And then go. 1. Sorry, guys. 2, 3. As I told you about on that bag. So watch how fast I can get my foot around. I'm using a little bit of technique too, and make it look like he caught my foot midair. I'm just gonna put your hand. My foot hits it. Then you can grab it. Now, this is an important thing to take note of. Sometimes we do these really precise movements where he's going to catch my foot midair. Okay? But what's going to happen is he might miss. He might jam a finger. So we don't worry about the catch yet because the eye can't pick it up. The eye just sees the foot and the leg of the hand clash first. Then it sees the detail. So he could be up here and slide down and catch. We might not even notice. So you're just going to keep your hand open. Wherever it is, then you turn it and catch it. Ready? We're probably going to have to do a couple of takes. We're really lucky if we get it in one. And action. Very nice. Very nice. One more time. Ready? And action. Very good. Very good. So that takes teamwork on both of our ends. I have to have been good enough to have been practicing my control. Very good. Kid, you got it, right? You got it, right, kid? You got the distance, right, kid? And you can see the actor just starting to go. Every time he calls him kid, you can start seeing him to get really upset, which is something you don't do to an actor. By the way, guys, don't get them nervous. Don't get them nervous. Joe Picaro had every right to be nervous there because he had just sent somebody to the hospital, this other kid. So this choreography goes down smooth, no problem. But here's my point, the story. The kid then had to elbow me in choreography. And elbows are very difficult to get if you're just not used to making them sell. So every time we do the elbow, it looks like this. Wow, wow. Come right around my shoulder.
Like,
No, the camera. Sorry, I forgot your name, buddy.
Jose.
Jose. And the elbow's low, and it's here, and it's here, and it's here. It's not really reading. So I know I gotta let him hit me. I gotta let him hit me, that's what I said. So I tell the co-coordinator, he's gonna hit me right here. I just want you to be prepared, maybe with some bandages in case he cuts me up. She goes, how do you know that? I say, because I gotta let him hit me so that I don't have to go down the stairs anymore, man, because I'm tired of going down the damn stairs. So sure enough, we get into choreography, bang, he hits me. And what does he do? He goes, oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, keep going, throw me down the stairs, no. Now I gotta get hit again. I still gotta go down the stairs. 5 more times I did it. And before the next take, I'm sitting there and I'm going, and the stunt coordinator from the other end goes, is that a piece of your tooth? Yeah. I toss it, I lost a piece of my tooth. That's just what happens when you don't rehearse or you don't try. So if you guys are ever actors in the future, or if you're putting something like this together, the rehearsal's really important. It's really important that everybody realize this is hard to get down, it takes a lot of work. So if somebody's not as good, don't make them feel worse for it, because that's not gonna make it better, right? Somebody like me is gonna walk away with a chipped tooth. I'm like, okay, well I can't move over because there's a chasm right there, so I've got to be here. So watch what I do to fix this. I move my hand out a little bit further. Now it looks like it's coming around and hitting me, okay? And smack! There you go. And he had the tough guy reaction. It looked like I hit him right on the jaw. Okay? So that's the only thing that really kind of changes the way you're going to throw your punch. A real boxing cross is nice and tight, right in here. But if we need that to sell, I can't get a real boxer to go right and punch like that. I got to get somebody to go, yeah, I understand the camera. Come out here like this. Take the reaction. And action, pop! It looks violent. Okay, it looks right. That's the only time you need to worry about adjusting how that technique is going to be thrown. Otherwise, if you want it choreographed as tight, I act as though it's tight, even though I've got to come around. If I want it choreographed as big, I act as though it's big, so I got to come out here. And you'll see us do that. Throw a punch, set the angle, ready, and action!